morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope everyone's having an absolutely fantastic day. Let's talk sales. Let's talk the dirty word sales. Sales has been perpetuated into the marketplace, into the world, into the universe as a bad thing. And the reason why is because there's so many unethical salespeople that take unethical actions to actually create a sale, to actually sell the customer. Whereas there's still a good amount of ethical salespeople out there. However, they always highlight the bad instead of the good. The world, the marketplace, and the universe always highlights the bad. Whereas sales is a great thing. Sales has greatly impacted my life over the past 5 years in ways that I never thought possible. Before I go any further, if you don't know me, take full responsibility. My name is Ryan Loede, building a 9-figure insurance agency and helping everyday Americans create a multiple 6-figure residual income within their first year here at LC Financial Group. I'm here in the Ohio headquarters office where we're hiring and looking for great individuals who want to change their lives, get their income to the next level, and tap into this realm of sales where you can do what you want, when you want, with who you want, in any amounts that you desire. And that's what has happened in my life personally. I went from going from 9-to-5 job to 9-to-5 job to 9-to-5 job, not liking any of those jobs, leaving all those jobs without any prior notice, to now owning an insurance organization, an insurance business, creating my own economy, and creating my own income that is reliant upon my efforts and my commitments that I put forth. And that's what sales can do for you as well. So maybe you're already in sales. Hey, let's top your sales skills off. Or maybe you're not in sales. This is why you should highly looking into sales. This is why you should highly consider looking into getting into sales. So why do most people say they don't like sales? Well, hey, because sales has such a bad rep. Sales is said to be a bunch of unethical people. They're gonna swindle you out of your money. They're gonna take advantage of you, right? That's the common talk of sales. Whereas sales is truly the greatest form of art in this universe. Without salespeople, hey, universe will not be continually moving. The economy will not be continually being created, because in order to sell a product, in order to get a product into another individual's hand, hey, there has to be salespeople to sell and service and assist that product and to push it into the marketplace and to get that product or service known. It all revolves around sales. So sales is one of the best industries, one of the best career options that an individual can jump into. Why do people say they don't like sales? Why do people say they don't like sales? Well, hey, maybe they were taught that sales is bad, that salespeople are unethical, right? You gotta first, as we talk about, remove the bad notations and the bad data and information from your mind, from your thinking. And then you gotta add the good to it. You have to add the good to it. So why do people say they don't like sales? Why people say they don't like sales? Why is it? Why is it? I was wondering this, and I figured it out. I figured it out 4 or 5 years ago. I'm like, man, why don't people like sales? Why people don't like sales? Why do people don't like sales? Number one, basically, when people are saying, I don't like sales, they're saying, I don't like revenue. They don't like revenue. When people say they don't like sales, it means they don't like revenue. Sales is the career that can create more revenue than any other career that you could get into. Sales is the career that can create more revenue than any other career that you can get into. Why is that? Because, hey, you are relying on your own commitments and your own efforts. There's untapped earning potential. And if you say you don't like sales, you're pretty much saying that you don't like revenue. You don't like creating revenue and creating income in excess of what you're spending out. For me personally, hey, sales has created so many opportunities and so many avenues of like what I can do in my life. It's created such a better life for me, and especially for our partners here at LC Financial Group. It's created a better life for all of our partners here at LC Financial Group, and we're looking to help you create a better life by becoming a master in sales and being able to service and assist individuals so you can create a life that you desire. So when people say they don't like sales, they're pretty much saying they don't like revenue. They don't like income. They don't like revenue. They don't like creating money. They rather be, and this is perfectly fine, some people are like this, they rather be in a steady 9-to-5 job with a guaranteed salary income or guaranteed hourly wage, and they rather know that money's gonna come in every single week. Well, hey, great, perfect. We have that option here at LC Financial Group as well. We have salary positions available, and we're hiring and looking for salary individuals who want that guaranteed income. But we're gonna provide you with so much more money than most of these other jobs out there, with first year earning potential of between $1,200 to $1,900 per week, $2,000 per week, $100,000 plus in your first year. By year 5, $200,000 plus salary. So, hey, if you want to learn more, feel free to reach out. But why do people say they don't like sales? Hey, they're saying they don't like revenue. And number 2, they don't like creating their own economy. Because here's what happens. Here's what truly happens. When you are in sales, you are creating your own economy. You are not reliant on the conditions of the economy, especially in the insurance industry, which the insurance industry is recession proof. I had my biggest year during a potential downturn in the economy, during a contracting economy, which was COVID 2020. During COVID 2020, I wrote $700,000 within my first 6 months of 2020. And that is me creating my own economy. And that's exactly what you can do with sales. When you are saying you don't like sales, you're pretty much saying you don't like creating your own economy. You don't like creating your own economy. That's what sales does for you. You don't have to rely on the economy, how things are turning out. Hey, and most importantly, if you're in sales, specifically the insurance industry, what I would highly recommend, you're not going to get fired. You're always going to have work to do, and that means you're creating your own economy. People always need insurance, people always need service, and there's never going to be a shortage of individuals that need to be helped with their insurance products. Medicare, life insurance, mortgage protection, P&C, retirement planning. People always need help with that. There's never going to be a time that people don't need help with that, and that's going to allow you to create your own economy. So why am I telling you all this? Before I even go any further, why am I explaining to you why people don't like sales or why they say they don't like sales? It's because I want you to change your mindset and your viewpoint of sales being a bad thing, what we were programmed with. Oh, sales is bad. You know, salespeople are greedy, they're unethical, they push people to buy, which, like, hey, there's salespeople like that. However, you can be a great salesperson, do the right thing, put the client in the best possible position. And I want you to change your mindset of sales being bad to sales being great, to sales being the best option that you can have as a career in your life if you're not in sales. If you're in sales already, here's the thing. If your results are not where they should be, if your outcomes are not where they should be, if you're not creating the income that you desire, you got to go back to how sold you are on sales. So also for sales individuals that are already in sales, I want to resell you on the fact as to why sales is amazing, why it is so great, and why it's one of the best careers that you can be in. So if you're not creating, multiple six-figure income every single year, hey, you have to resell yourself because you are in the best career opportunity that you can possibly be in if you are in sales. And if you need help with sales, hey, we're helping sales agents here at LC Financial Group get to that next level. So if you want to learn more, hey, DM us or comment below. So you don't like creating your own economy. When you say you don't like sales, it means, hey, I don't like creating my own economy. I want to be reliant on the economy. I want to be reliant on, getting that steady pay income, right? That guaranteed income, which is perfectly fine, to each his own. However, for me personally, I want to create my own economy. I want to be reliant in full control. And that's number 3. When people say they don't like sales, they say, hey, I don't like being in control. Ooh, that's a strong word right there. That's a really strong word. Not many people like that word control because there's a lot of bad control out there. There's a lot of spotty control and inconsistent control. So that equates to bad control. Whereas like, hey, if you're controlled to a good point and you have good control, control is great. So people say they don't like sales, or they say why they don't like sales is because, hey, they don't like being in control. All these go hand in hand right here, right? Because, hey, if you don't like sales, you're saying you don't like to be in control of your revenue. If you don't like sales, you're saying you don't like to be in control of your own economy. You don't want to create your own economy. Whereas sales allows you to be in full control of everything that happens. You are the cause and the creator when you are in sales. You are not the effect. You are not being passive. You're not just waiting around for things to happen. When you're in sales, number 4, as we're going to jump into, you're relying on your own efforts and your own commitments. You're relying on your ability to show up every single day and take the right actions. So you're in full control when you're in sales. If you don't like sales, you're saying that you don't like being in control. Who doesn't like being in control of their life, of their income that they create, and the trajectory of which their life goes? Because when you're in sales, hey, you dictate everything that happens. Your level of commitment will determine the results that you get. The amount of hours that you put in will determine the income and the revenue that you create. So that's you being in full control. So if you're not in sales, let's get you in sales. Let's get you in full control of everything in your life. And then number 4, when people say they don't like sales, they don't like relying on their efforts and commitments. Let's just say relying on themselves. They don't like relying on themselves. They don't like relying on their own efforts and commitments. So what does that mean? It means that, hey, potentially this individual that doesn't like sales, they have a lack of certainty, a lack of confidence, a lack of courage in themselves. And that's what we're going to help you here at LC Financial Group do. We're going to raise your confidence, we're going to raise your certainty, and we're going to raise your courage in yourself so you can create the exact life you desire, so you can achieve your personal, professional, and financial goals and targets. So when an individual is saying, hey, I don't like sales, I don't want anything to do with sales, sales is terrible, they're suppressing and squashing and invalidating sales, it specifically means that, like, hey, number four, they don't like relying on their own efforts and their own commitments. And as I was saying before, hey, in sales, You're reliant upon your efforts, your commitment, your ability to show up every single day, your ability to be consistent, your ability to be disciplined, and your ability to take massive amounts of action. If you can add all the right things together in sales, there's no way that you can't create success. When you're around the right people, when you're training every single day, when you show up every single day, you're consistent, you're disciplined, you're taking the right amount of actions, you have the right tools, you have the right structure, you have the right platform, you have the right resources. When you add all those things together, you're gonna create success. It's like baking a pie. You need the right ingredients to bake the pie. As long as you have the ingredients to sales, you will create success. So it's like, hey, why not rely on your own efforts and your own commitments? Rely on yourself instead of putting your control, back to number 3, instead of putting your control in someone else or something else. Whereas like sales, hey, you're in full control. You're relying on yourself. For me personally, man, I'd rather rely on myself than rely on, hey, the economy. I'd rather rely on my own efforts and my own commitments than relying on the economy. Because hey, when a downturn comes, when a contracting economy comes, when a recession comes, like there's one currently in the midst of happening, hey, I don't have to rely on what's happening. I have to rely on my own commitments and my own efforts and persistence to continually keep moving forward. So that's what sales can do for you. So I hope I'm changing the way you view sales. And for most of you that are watching, that are already in sales, man, I'm glad you are in sales. This is the best career opportunity for any individuals. Like for me, hey, I went straight from high school right into sales. Even though I had no sales experience, no communication skills, I was an introvert in high school, literally hardly talked to anyone. I couldn't get in front of a camera like this. And hey, now I'm in sales, I'm a master in sales, and now I'm teaching other individuals how to become a master in sales, how to go from working in the business to working on a business, right? So it's like, man, why not rely on yourself? Rely on yourself instead of relying on other people, the economy, the product or service that you're selling. Because hey, the insurance industry, as I said earlier, it's recession proof. Everyone always needs insurance. Everyone always needs assistance and service with their insurance. And that's why the insurance industry is the best industry to join. The best industry to join. And then number 5, when someone says they don't like sales, what are they saying? They don't like untapped earning potential. Untapped potential. We say with sales, you're creating your own income. With sales, hey, you're relying on yourself. You're not relying on the economy. With sales, the amount of income that you can create is untapped. Untapped. You can make as much income as the work that you put in. And this is why you see a lot of individuals that are in sales go from making $50K a year to boom, their income and revenue spikes up to $500,000 a year within a matter of 1 to 2 years. The reason why is because, hey, they're in sales, they're relying on themselves, their own efforts and their own commitments, and sales is untapped earning potential if you're in commission base. And that's what we're helping individuals do here at LLC Financial Group. We're looking to change your finances so you can change every other area of your life. Because hey, if your money isn't right, if you're not creating the income and the revenue that you should be creating, and your focus is going to be off. The way in which you respond to things is going to be off. So we want to help you have an untapped earning potential here at LLC Financial Group. You can go as high as you want. You can create as much revenue and income as you want when you are in the sales industry. So guys, sales is everything. Sales is revenue. Sales is creating your own economy. Sales is being in full control. Sales is relying on yourself. Sales is having an untapped earning potential. Sales is the best career that you can jump into. Bottom line, none other. All of the highly successful, man, they're more than 90% of them, they're in sales. In sales, hey, you're thinking about just selling a product, selling a service, man, you got to sell yourself every single day. You got to sell yourself on why you're doing what you're doing, who you're doing what you're doing for, and like what are you even doing and why are you doing it? You got to sell yourself every single day. You got to sell, hey, you're married, you got a wife, you got a husband, you got to sell your wife or husband every single day in order for that relationship and that marriage to keep flourishing for years and years and years. Hey, you want to get a discount on a vehicle that you're looking to purchase? Boom. Now you're into sales right there. Or you want to just not be in control of that purchase decision that you're making, right? So sales is not just selling a product or a service. Sales revolves around all areas of your life. You want to get a better physical body? Hey, you got to sell yourself on why it's better. You got to sell yourself on lifting weights every single day, running on a treadmill, running outside every single day, going in the sauna, going in the steam room. Sales is everything. It's not just selling a product or selling a service. So, hey, if sales is everything, you might as well learn how to become great at sales. You might as well learn how to become a master at sales. Don't be an amateur in sales, be a professional, be a master. Because the professionals and the greats and the masters are the ones that get their fair share. So my intention was to just share with you why people don't like sales and why sales is the best career opportunity that you can choose. Now, if you're not in sales and you would like to learn more about sales, DM me or comment below. If you're already in sales and you want to get your sales skills to the next level, you want to get your income and revenue to the next level, DM me or comment below. I want to help you and I want to show you what sales can do for you. So hope this found you well. Let's continue to win the day. Let's continue to move forward. And let's continue to sell ourselves on a daily basis. Because selling ourselves is a daily commitment. You got to sell yourself on waking up every single day. You got to sell yourself on taking the right actions. You got to sell yourself on eating the right food, drinking the right water. You got to sell yourself on not diverting from moving forward, right? Sales is everything. Sales is everything. So let's go. Let's keep selling. Let's keep moving forward. Let's keep winning. I'll talk to you guys soon.